Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. A very good afternoon to you, wherever you are on the globe, especially on the continent of Africa. Yes, continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this very hot afternoon, Saturday afternoon edition. I'm glad, I'm excited to be here this afternoon because we have a lot to talk about this very hour. Dear friends, well, you see, Chelsea fans around the world, it is a high time we talk about this issue. Some few months ago, we were told that Chelsea was going to sign or appoint set piece coach. Yes. And we were even told to the extent that Chelsea reached an agreement with Brentford to appoint Bernardo Cueva as set piece coach. A coach that will teach our players how to play set piece, how to head the ball into the net, how to play corner kick, set piece coach. And we appointed Bernardo Cueva as our set piece coach from Brentford. We signed him. We will have to settle Brentford by paying the release clause for the coach of set piece, getting him to Chelsea. How many months now, dear friend? 36 years old, continue at Brentford until last summer before moving to Chelsea. Regarded as a top operator, plus will lead the department. And we also told that further additions were to follow for the set piece department. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea fans, unfortunately, it is time we need to start asking questions. Yes, do we have our set piece coach, Bernardo Cueva, working in Chelsea or not? Are we seeing the result of our set piece coach right now or not? How many goals did we score from set piece? How many goals did we score from free kicks? How many did we score from corner kicks? And hey, most importantly, how are we able to defend set piece in our area? How are we able to defend it? Our corner kicks, how are we able to defend our corner kicks against us? Set piece, free kicks against us? Any improvement since the summer after signing our set piece coach Bernardo Cueva? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Have you seen any improvement? Any improvement in our set piece department that you can really say, okay, yes, we have a set piece coach, and that is why we are seeing this improvement. We are seeing that we can score goals from set piece, we can defend corner kicks. Let me hear from you from the comment section. Because we heard it. Chelsea reached agreement with Brentford to appoint Bernardo Cueva as set piece coach. 36 years continues at Brentford until summer before moving in. And he's regarded as a top operator, plus will lead the department. And we also told that further additions were to be made to him, as you can see him right there on your screen. That is Bernardo Cueva. Dear friend, any improvement in our set piece department? Are we able to defend set pieces? We are meeting Manchester United tomorrow, and that is why these questions are coming up this afternoon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me move on quickly. We don't have much time. And hey, by the way, before I continue, a little bit of news on Victor Osimhen. Yeah. Galatasaray would like to definitely formalize the purchase of Victor Osimhen by presenting a 50 million euro official offer to Napoli before Chelsea comes knocking again. That is the latest news coming from Napolista. Source via Napolista. That Galatasaray would like to definitely formalize the purchase of Victor Osimhen on a permanent basis by presenting 50 million euros official offer to Napoli before Chelsea comes knocking again. That is the latest news coming out from Italy regarding Victor Osimhen. What do you think? Do you think Chelsea should move in straight away and give a better offer than the 50 million euro that is coming up? You see, earlier on today, when I spoke about Vitor Gyökeres, I saw some few comments, oh, Forget it. Victor Osimhen is still better than Victor Gokeres. Victor Osimhen is who Chelsea need right now. If Victor Osimhen should come to Chelsea, Nicola Jackson will be benched. That is why I don't want him to come. No. There are issues around the transfers. And I don't just talk about the monetary aspect. I don't talk so much about the monetary aspect. I prefer to talk about the tactical acumen of the player. Does he fit in? Does he not fit in? Premier League, there's, a lot of things are involved. Now, we have been told Galatasaray want to offer 50 million euros. Advance ahead of what Chelsea will do in the summer. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, it is your afternoon. Now, let's get to serious business. Yeah. Chelsea first 15 games under the last 3 managers on your screen right now. Chelsea's first 15 games under the last 3 managers. Who are those last 3 managers, dear friends? Graham Potter. Yes. Mauricio Pochettino. Yes. And now Enzo Maresca. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you can see on your screen. Enzo Maresca is the Chelsea current head coach, winning 9 out of the last 15 games. Yes, Enzo Maresca winning 9 out of his first 15 games at Chelsea. 9 out of first 15 games at Chelsea. He's a current head coach. He lost 4 games and drawn 2. Graham Potter won 8 out of the first 15 games in charge of Chelsea. Lost 4 and drawn 3. Mauricio Pochettino. Yes, Mauricio Pochettino, the one who just left before Enzo Maresca took over. He won 7 in the first 15 games. 7 in the first 15 games. Lost 4 in the first 15 games. And had another draw. 4 draw in the first 15 games. Dear friends, that is the statistics right there on your screen. That is the statistics on your screen. Now, if you go down, you will see clearly goals for and goals against. How many goals each of these coaches scored and how many did they concede? How many goals were scored in the first 15 games, and how many goals were conceded in the first 15 games? Dear friend, we can see clearly Enzo Maresca leading with 35 goals scored in the first 15 games, conceding 13 goals. Graham Potter, 21 goals scored in the first 15 games, conceding 13 goals. Then Mauricio Pochettino, 26 goals scored, conceding 17 goals. Is there any difference between these coaches? Leave that for me in your comment section. I will not take much time. You see, I am heading somewhere, and I will not conclude on this today because I'll be back due to time factor, time reasons. I will not continue. I don't want to waste much of your time. Tomorrow is our game, and I'm preparing our next episode. Yes, 2 more episodes before our game against Manchester United. The first one will come, then the next one will be my match prediction. But right now, I would love to end it here. Then when I come back, I'll for sure continue this. But quickly, you see, Enzo Maresca speaking about our game against Manchester United and the coach we are facing. Manchester United interim coach, Ruud van Nistelrooy. We already know him as a good player. I mean, he is a legend of the game, but now in charge of Manchester United. And he is now leading the team against Chelsea tomorrow at the Theatre of Dreams in Manchester. This is the answer Enzo Maresca gave when he was being asked on Ruud van Nistelrooy. He said, for sure, he's going to probably do something different. I watched last game against Leicester, and you can see that in some moments, they try to do something different. Even if overall, in short period, it is difficult to add new things. But for sure, it will be a tough game. Ladies and gentlemen, For sure, against Manchester United tomorrow with Ruud van Nistelrooy, it's going to be a tough game. On that note, quickly some shout outs before I let you guys go this afternoon. This is coming from Yongu Geoffrey. Yes, Yongu Geoffrey. It did a long time I heard from Yongu Geoffrey. But he wrote like 4 pages. What he wrote here is like a full episode. Geoffrey, he says, good day, Mr. Salom. Good work for you. Based on what is happening at Chelsea FC, is Chelsea didn't have a good defender. We need a defender like Ruben Dias of Manchester City, who can come in and bring leadership qualities in our defense. Coming to what Enzo Maresca is doing, he is doing a great job. But for him changing players in each game is on fear. Look at Cucurella. He was doing a great job. Just to him to be out against Liverpool. Maresca changes tactics and now Cucurella is out of our first 11, which is not supposed to be. Coaches normally changes tactics based on the game ahead of them. Come back and play. The normal formation now. Let me take you back. Look at Viega. Chelsea are yet to get the best out on him because each time Viega is going to play, is out of position. How can you get the best out of him? I agree with 200%. Each time Viega is on the field, he's playing different positions. How do we get the best out of such a player? When we are not allowing him to play one position 2-3 times, each time Viega is on the field, he's either at the left back, center back, DM or CM. How do we get the best out of such a player? My dear friend, it is very long. Let me not go over all again. I got your point clearly. You touch on Enzo Fernandez as well. Big shout out to you, my dear friend, Yongu Geoffrey. Wherever you are, very big shout out to you. Enjoy your weekend. The next one says, I am Khaled from Nigeria. Maresca is dynamic. You don't know what he will do next. That's why he always says to players, you must work hard in training. I love his energy. That is another aspect of, so dear friend, being dynamic means that he's not stable. He's not on one thing and he'll be unpredictable. Other teams cannot predict what Chelsea will do next because our coach is dynamic. But the other way around is, do we get the best out of our players if we are moving players around? We keep changing tactics, changing the men. Are we going to get the best out of them every time? It will be difficult. That is the other aspect of it. On the other way around, we will be unpredictable to other teams. So it is up to Chelsea, dear friends. Well, the next one says, that man is a legend. He's a legend, Gianfranco Zola, not training. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, the man that was talking to Cole Palmer on the pitch with the iPad, exactly so, yes. You know, it was after I ended the video, when I watched the picture once and I said, whoa, it's rather our own legend, Zola. That's correct. That is correct. Big shout out to you, my brother. Bantu Warrior. Let me have your name next time, my dear friend. Let me have your name next time. I really appreciate your correction there. And then he continued, he said, how old is he? We don't need his backup, but who can compete with Jackson for that spot? You're asking of Gyökeres' age, right? Gyökeres is also, I think, 22, 23 years old. Yeah. He said, you knew Osimhen would automatically bench him. Reason you don't prefer him, but back up. Say, Victor Gyökeres will also play ahead of Jackson. I don't believe so. Victor Gyökeres can never play ahead of Jackson. No, I don't believe so. Unless we have him, because Premier League is a different animal altogether. Don't think a player is just flourishing somewhere, just come to Premier League. And we saw Jackson last season, we saw the improvement this season, and Jackson is still improving day in, day out. All right? So Jackson will surely get improved, and he had showed great improvement this season, but not yet at that level. Jackson is, right now, the level Jackson is, he's working hard for the team. Gyökeres is scoring goals. Let me say more goals. But the hard work aspect of Jackson is where most of these strikers are lacking. Right? Anyway, big shout out to you guys all out there. I love you all. I'll see you all in the next one when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and Peace.